In a bid to improve my social media presence, I am going to do some little Zoom talks for you where I'll talk about topics I've learned from Phil Stutz and also Barry Michaels and things I've expanded on and sort of revisited and recreated in my book Facing Madam X, gearing this work especially toward women. Although I've heard from men who've read the book that they're also getting a lot out of it too. So I'm happy about that. All right. I want to talk about something called the four laws of action. I was working with a client today, and this person has a lot of work that they've accomplished, but they're an artist and they are hesitant about getting the work out there. So what we're really working on, the goal is, of course, the work to be received well and all that, but the biggest goal is to get into action. So the four laws of action are speed, density, pre-win, and death cookie. This is a Phil Stutz invention, the four laws of action. Speed is a force. So the sooner you can get to something, you get the aid of sort of the I don't know, what is it? A body in motion tends to stay in motion. A body at rest tends to stay at rest. Inertia, that's what it is. So as soon as you know that you have to do something, you got to get to it soon. You can't keep putting it off. Two, density. As many actions as you can do in a certain amount of time, the better. So if you have to make 6 phone calls for your business, you want to get to it. Get those things done, enlist the force of speed, get to it, and just drive it. Get it done, get it done, get it done. Don't take a doom scrolling break. Don't take a snack break, but get that thing done. Density. Pre-win. The moment you've taken the action, you've won. If you send something out that might give you a yes or a no answer in terms of whether you're going to be hired for something, for example, the win is sending it. If it's an email, sending it. If it's a call you're going to make, it's when you dial the number and wait for the person to pick up. That's the win. Of course, we're human. We want the yes. However, the power is in the action itself. So the success is redefined as, have I taken the action? Have I done the work? That's the way we want to train ourselves to view success. Death cookie, that's my favorite name, clearly. Death cookie is you do the hardest thing first. So if there's somebody you want to contact that completely intimidates you, I recently went through this. I'll talk about that in a minute. But the one that scares you the most, you do that one first. You know, I had one client say, "Well, I'm using the easier ones to warm up." No, no, no. You warm up by doing the hard one first. You jump off the cliff. There's another Stutz term called reverse indicator. So if you do the death cookie, you do the hardest one first, you put yourself out there, it may feel terrible. It may feel vulnerable and scary and oh my God, I've put myself out there, but all those bad feelings means you're doing it right. It isn't like, oh, I feel so good that I did this action. No, no, no. That's usually an indication that you're playing it safe. So reverse indicator means feeling bad becomes your indication that you did good. So I recently, I have this book coming out. There you see, Facing Madam X. It will be released March 3rd. If you want to learn about it, go to my website, jamierosecoaching.com. There will be a link below. But I had to, part of the process of putting a book out is you ask for blurbs. So I had a list of people. Blurbs are those things that like, this is a great book. You should buy this book, says this famous writer. You know, that's, you'll see it on the front of books, backs of books. So I had to do the thing of asking for blurbs. And it's just, it's an embarrassing process. You just, I mean, I don't know, maybe some people it's easier for. I don't know any writer that finds it easy, but maybe if I was somebody really famous, it wouldn't bother me so much. But anyway, I got like really such, I mean, I got to tell you, my death cookie person, who I really wasn't going to ask, got back to me in like 10 minutes with a resounding yes, gave me this beautiful blurb, this very like famous in my genre author. Another author who I thought would at least respond, didn't say no, but just didn't respond. So there was like nothing, dead silence, which did not feel so good. But I'm a process person. That's what Phil Stutz has trained me to be. That's what I finally become. I started when I met Phil Stutz in the late '80s as a validation person. I need the validation. I need the job. I need the brass ring. And now I really understand that it really is about process. The best part of this book process is like the day I finished the book. That was like, whoa, that was the brass ring. Then the temptation now is, well, how many pre-orders do I get? Who gave me a blurb? Is the book going to sell? All that, I say brass ring, you grab the brass ring on the carousel. So all that is brass ring stuff. The fact is, I'm reading the book out loud right now to check for typos and things like that. And I'm mostly really liking the book. I mean, that's friggin' amazing. So, okay, four laws of action. Speed. Oh, sorry about I didn't turn off my notifications. Uh, four laws of action: speed, density, pre-win, and death cookie. And I will quickly get into action, disabling, not quick enough, apparently. I'm going to disable my notifications. And as soon as I figure out how to do that, yeah, I think I did it. Okay. That's all I got today. If you have questions, for sure, ask me, and I will do my best to respond. And buy my book, man. Pre-order it. Okay, bye.